I'm out here in the middle of Storm Lilian. It's Friday morning and we're going to see how the Kral Nish does in 47-mile-an-hour winds. Let's go. What a machine. I mean, 535 quid or 565 quid for the walnut. This really did perform very well. Like I say, we're in the middle of a storm. It's 47, 50-mile-an-hour winds here today. Once I found my windage point, it was pretty much bang on each time. That was at 35 yards, because I know I'm going to be asked. And I was shooting just off a fence post. So that really did very well. I probably could have done better had I had a proper rest, but I mean, I just don't know why you would not buy one of these if your budget was around the £500–600 mark. You get everything included. They haven't really cheaped out anywhere either. You get a decent scope. It does depend on what the supplier chooses to send you at the time. This time it is the Konus Shot 3-9x32. Yeah, this is a really good rifle. Comes really well presented. You still get a power adjuster on there. The magazine's exactly the same as every other Kral. I do like this bolt action. I think it's a really nice way that they've done that. Trigger's not adjustable, but hey, you're just gonna have to put up with that. But it is pretty nice straight out the box. I like where they've put the safety catch there. And you even get a gauge in the correct place rather than having to stick your head down the end of the barrel to see how much you've got left. Very impressed with that. I think these are an absolute bargain, to be perfectly honest with you. Still got your fixed weaver rail there, or Picatinny rail there for bipod. And yeah, if you are considering a PCP for less than £600, you would be daft not to at least consider this Kral Nish. So in this package, you get gun, scope, sound moderator, 2 multi-shot magazines, single shot tray, fill probe, soft carry bag, PCP pump, tin of pellets, instructions, and a chronograph report. You get all this for £535 for the synthetic and £565 for the walnut version. So here's the chronograph report that comes with the rifle. I've just worked out the average across 14 shots, comes out at 11.49 foot-pounds. Now, people are always moaning at me in the comments saying, oh, we've got to take your word for it and you don't show us the results on the chronograph. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the exact same test with what this has been tested with. This is 177, which is RWS Superfield, which are 8.3 grains. I'm going to show you my exact workings. We're going to do 14 shots just like the supplier has, and we're going to see if the average is the same or slightly different. So let's do it now. Well, that was all a bit confusing. So from the supplier, like I say, the average came out at 11.49 on the sheet that they've provided. Now I ran through the same pellets, 8.3, which are RWS Superfield, and on my string of 14, my average came out at 10.65. I then thought I'd try a heavier pellet, so I went for some Bisley Magnums, which are a 10.6 grain pellet. You'll have seen that in the video that I typed in the next weight, and that average came out at 10.56 foot-pounds. So pretty consistent across those two pellets. So I'm not really sure what's gone on there, whether my chronograph is giving a slightly different reading or their chronograph's giving slightly different reading. But yeah, interesting. But nonetheless, anything over 10 foot-pounds is absolutely fine for hunting at up to 30 yards for small game. Anything coming from Daystay or Virac, they're always coming out of the factory doing about 10.5. So I wouldn't let that power put you off. But yeah, a bit confused at why their chronograph report says 11.49 and mine says 10.5, but there we go. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please hit like, please hit subscribe. It does help me an awful lot, and it means that I can keep bringing you videos. So I hope you've enjoyed this video on the Kral Nish, and if you're considering one, don't think about it too much, just buy one. See you later.